So I don't think this video is going to be too long. I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts, quick overview, sort of review on how I felt about the Flash season premiere, which was called All's Well That Ends Wells. It was a very Harrison Wells focused episode. But yeah, just a quick reminder to, if you enjoy my videos, or if this is your first time watching them and you like them, please remember to subscribe and all that. Go and try and get to 600 pretty soon. We just hit 500, which is amazing. So please do that. But honestly, I did enjoy this episode. I felt that it was actually kind of quite like the season 6 final. The fact that this episode wasn't meant to be the premiere honestly makes this more impressive to me, because they really did a good job making this a premiere. Like Batwoman and Black Lightning, their season premieres were their season premieres. You know, they were meant to be season premieres. This really was just re-edited footage from last season, so they did a great job of making this work as a season premiere. I felt some stuff was a bit weird. The fact that, you know, we're going into a season focusing on the same villain from last season is something new for this show. Arrow kind of did similar stuff to that towards the end of their run, but this is new for the Flash. So I think they did a good job there. And the fact that this episode was so based around Harrison Wells, and the fact that, as well, the whole episode in general, there was no Caitlin in this episode, there was no Cisco in this episode. It was based on Chester, Allegra, Barry, and Nash. So that really did kind of make this feel like a beginning of a new season, because these are all pretty much relatively new characters. All of these characters were introduced over the course of season 6. I'm pretty sure Allegra was introduced in season 6. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But I think these are all relatively new characters. So this felt kind of like almost like a reboot. I know Caitlin and Cisco are coming back in the next couple of episodes, probably in the next episode, but this did feel in a way that it was the beginning of a new season, so I appreciate that as well, that they were able to make that work. And plus, this was so emotional. You know, it really does feel like this is going to be the end of Wells, that he's gone now, and honestly, he should be. He's been a running gag, he's been a main part of the show for 6 seasons now, and they gave him such an emotional and well done farewell in this episode. I felt that it would be a little bit of a shame to bring him back after giving him such a great send-off. I think Wells should be completely off the table now until the show finishes its run. Maybe in the final season they can bring him back somehow, but until then I think it's safe that we say goodbye to Wells, because this was a really good way to send him off. Some stuff there was a little bit iffy, like, for example, HR. I don't know why he was included in those wells. I know it was just because they wanted kind of all of the main wells to be there for the final hurrah for them, but HR technically shouldn't be there, unless I'm confusing some of the continuity stuff or some of the stuff. But those were the wells who were alive right before Crisis hit. They all got sucked into Nash. That's what I thought it was. HR was dead before Crisis even happened, so he's the one Wells who still shouldn't be there at all. Like, Harry makes sense. Sherlock makes sense. Also, I love the fact that they went back to the Sherlock gag, which was one of my favorite parts of season 5, so that was cool as well. But even then, even though it does make sense, I was happy to see all of the Wells there again. And it's weird as well, because they're played by the same actor. You know, it's so easy to get all of them back. It also is a handy way for them to get around COVID restrictions, is have 5 people playing the same character and say that it's 5 different characters. It's such a unique thing to do. And when they all showed up, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe they got them back. And then it just hits me, they're the same person. It's as simple as just putting on a different piece of clothes to get him back. So that's why I'm always like, when I see Harry again, I'm like, hey, Harry's back. It's like, well, technically Harry never left the show, because it's all Tom Cavangh, which was great. I do remember them saying, though, that the end of season 6 was going to be focused on Reverse Flash, or have something to do with Reverse Flash, and that obviously didn't happen, and I feel like this was what they were alluding to. So I'm wondering what's actually up with Thawne now. Like, was he planned to come back at the end of season 6, or was this sacrifice of the Wells thing the final part of season 6 they were going for? But I wonder if this has opened the door now for Matt Letcher to play Eobard whenever Eobard returns, which I would love that, because Tom really does a good job of playing Eobard, but I personally prefer Matt, just because I think Matt channels the scariness so well, the fear that works well. Like in Legends of Tomorrow season 2, I just felt that Matt as Reverse Flash just could not be beat. He was just too good. So I would love to see him return again, because we haven't seen him since early Flash season 3, I think was the last time we saw him. But oh no, sorry, Legends season 2 was the last time we saw him. Before that was Flash season 3, I think, or I could be wrong there. But It's been a while since we've seen him anyway. But other than that, I felt that they did a really good job of stuff. I wasn't crazy about the mirror iris stuff, but we got a lot of callbacks to prior things in the show. Like we had the Iris who was killed by Savitar, and the future Iris from Nora's timeline. So there was a lot of cool little nods to the show's history like that. Barry has a cool like Iron Man style mask that kind of just forms on his face now, which was really cool. Chester and Allegra, I didn't have any problem with them. I thought that they were unique additions to the cast. They're probably going to be, you know, main front cast members now, just like Cisco and Caitlin. So that was cool. Joe didn't get a lot to do again. It was kind of just in the background. We did get to see Top and the original Mirror Master again, Sam Scudder. I don't know if Sam was actually there, like the actor who plays Sam there, because it felt like all we saw was him get killed from behind. So I'm wondering if they couldn't get the actor back and they just now say he's dead, which is a little weird, but I guess COVID probably played a role in that. And we saw Top again, which very similar to her last appearance. It didn't leave too much of an impact on me, but she was fine. I didn't really have any problems with her. I still think Cecile's telepathic power thing is a huge invasion of privacy and isn't something she should be using as often as she is. It really does feel like something she should just be leaving till like last resort style thing, but that's fine as well. But yeah, overall I didn't have a lot of problems with the premiere. I thought that it was a pretty solid premiere. It probably would rank, I think I like the season 6 premiere more, the season 2 premiere more, the pilot more. The season 5 premiere was really good as well, and I even really liked the season 3 premiere. Honestly, Flash does their premieres really well. I think the only premiere I was let down by was the season 4 premiere, but every other premiere I feel has at least been solid. So it's impressive that even during COVID they can still keep their premieres solid like this. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I think they did a good job with it. I think that they even were able to make this feel like a premiere. But honestly, I am just ready for this Eva plotline to be over. I'm ready for us to move on to the next plotline, which I think the next story arc might focus on Abracadabra, which will be really cool. He was a really interesting villain, and it looks like he's being brought back. But yeah, that's kind of all I really wanted to talk about. I don't think I'll be doing Flash videos weekly, just because I like Flash, I enjoy it, but I feel like I don't have enough to talk about after every episode. Like, for example, this review is probably going to be about half the length of any of my Superman and Lois reviews, just because I feel like there isn't too much to talk about with Flash weekly. So maybe just if there's a big episode, I'll do some reviews. Maybe if there's a really interesting mystery or something going on, I'll do reviews. I'll probably do what I think I'm going to do with Batwoman and Black Lightning, where I just, after a couple episodes, I'll review all those episodes together, or something like that. But yes, look out for some Superman and Lois videos coming. I'm working on a video talking about actually, you know what? I'm not going to say that, because I understand people who watch this might not have watched Superman and Lois yet, so I'm not going to spoil it. But I'm working on some Superman and Lois theory videos, which I'm so into the show that I feel like I need to make theory videos. I'm also working on a WandaVision Season 1 review, which should be up soon, because today, the episode came out today. I don't know if the video is going to go up today, but WandaVision aired this morning. Or came out this morning. But yeah, please remember to share, like, subscribe, all of that, so I can reach 600 soon. Superman and Lois videos are doing a lot better than normal videos, which is great. I love to see DC videos get the kind of love that Marvel videos with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did. So, yep, thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.